Hi there, this is Lance Boudry from Avalanche Creative coming at you with another landscaping business website teardown. What I do is I just attack the website and say how awful it is. Just kidding. I also compliment the good parts of the website as well. But I do this to help you learn how to build a more effective landscaping website that is going to get more visibility in Google, in AI, and help you grow your business, generate leads. So here we go. I have troyclogg.com, a landscaping company. First of all, I actually love these colors. They're kind of unique in the landscaping space. It's all, tones of green for the most part. So this is it stands out. It's a little different. It's blue and pink. Right at the top, just commenting on the navigation. I think it's always smart if you truly do serve those two different types of customers in residential and commercial. It is great to break those apart, simply because people will search with that intent, or Google and AI understands the intent of somebody that's searching as a resident or for commercial. So to have landing pages specific provides that context. It's great for people to navigate to exactly what they need. They know if they are shopping for themselves or for a business. Now, what I find a little strange, unless like these guys just do not need another lead at all, is at the very top. This is the home page. They're talking about their job opportunities, which I find a little odd. I think it's okay to promote that and make it a big part of your homepage, but to make it in the hero section is interesting to me. I'm not saying it's 100% wrong, especially if it's like, yeah, they're really hurting for workers and they can't even take more work. But it probably shouldn't always be this if you're trying to use your website to attract business as well. And typically, your website is, well, not typically, pretty much all the time, your website is more important, or can be more important, if you're doing the right things to attract new business versus attracting new employees. Not to say there's not a lot of potential to attract new employees, and you shouldn't have a great careers page, but just something that I found kind of interesting that I don't see too often. Scrolling down the page, it's extremely clear. Like, these guys work with a lot of commercial businesses, have a lot of good business, and this is great. It's maybe a little overwhelming, but it makes one heck of a statement that if all of these companies, which most of them are recognizable, work with them on the commercial side, then you can probably trust them too. Now, this does also make me feel immediately that they are more geared towards commercial, which I don't know if it's true or not, but that's just something you have to keep in mind when you're building a website. What are you communicating without actually communicating, right? So by putting all of these logos in here, you're telling everyone right away that visits your homepage, which most people are going to at some point go to the homepage, you're telling them that like we really care the most about commercial, which is fine. Also, get to know us. Yeah, it's good to have a little bit of a section on that, but it goes into then a caring for community, award winning. It's a little too driven by who they are before this page has really communicated the value prop to the residential, the commercial. Once again, there's good elements in here. I really like the imagery. This is absolutely beautiful. I want to spend my evenings in front of this pool and this fire here. It's fantastic. But it's one of those things that, I think this could use a little workshopping, just depending on what the goal is. What are they trying to achieve today and in their business? There's very, very small things. I'm really being nitpicky here, but 2019 copyright, it makes this website feel aged. I know it's really small, but it is on the page, and if you make it to the bottom, you're going to see that. So it's one of those things that, just be aware of the little subtleties and what they communicate. Now, I'm not saying that people are going to be as nitpicky about a website, and they're going to go, oh, 2019 copyright, oh, I don't want anything to do with this business. But it's unconscious. It's kind of like in the back of their brain. If they see that, it just kind of all adds up to like, oh, that's not a very good experience. So moving on to like the residential design and build, I come here and again, beautiful, love this. When it comes to this type of business, imagery like this sells. Actually, I love again the use of the color here for their brand. It just works really well. Good copy here. I love this. We're focused on the benefit, not necessarily the service. This page is kind of missing a lot of the elements that I'd like to see. There's not any reviews. A good gallery, great gallery here, but we need a little bit more social proof. Okay, there's some reviews, but normally it's even better to like link to or show even more reviews. This is great, but like how many and how many 5 stars do they have? Like the more that you can show that like you've been there, done that, and every single time someone's having a good experience, again, people are just going like, well, this is kind of a no-brainer. This company knows what they're doing. Everyone has a great experience, and the reviews are good, but we need to communicate that more. And then next, one of the things I noticed is request an estimate. That's great, but it goes to the contact us. There's a little bit of a difference between those two things. Contact us can be a little bit more generic than requesting a quote, requesting service. So what I would do if I was them is just make those different. And actually what might be a little bit better here is even on this individual page, don't make them move to another page. If this is the type of page where we want them to fill out a form right away, so it can actually be somewhere else. I think this entire page could use some layout shifts. Again, there's good copy, there's good imagery, but just then the way you navigate on this page could be updated to be a little bit stronger. And again, once I go back here to this, it's contact us. It might be confusing, and what's even more confusing is I start to scroll. I see the phone number, I see the email, but most people these days, and we work with a lot of landscaping companies, they want to fill out a form, and you do have to scroll quite a ways before you see that form and go, oh, there it is. And then this form itself, like, I get it, like most landscaping companies we work with need this level of information. What I prefer to see people do, at least to test this as a theory, is start with just like the name, email, and then maybe type of project or like one other thing, and then get started and indicate to the people that there's more to fill out. But it just, with only like 3 fields, it feels less overwhelming, less of a commitment. And then they can move throughout. Now, I do love that there's FAQs right here. I do think a lot of these FAQs should actually be on the individual service page itself, which I don't believe I saw. It was a lengthy page, which is not bad. It's not bad. It's not on there. Much better to have it actually on this page. This page is a little low on word count, just like how much it's actually saying. I do like that, especially with a landscape design build page like this, that they break down like everything that can be involved, everything you can get, and then there's links to more details on this. That's a great way of doing it. It's really smart. The only thing here is like it could be, and much more. Look at that. It could be a little overwhelming to look at this entire grid. Again, there's probably different ways of breaking this down, but at the same time, like if somebody's landing on this page because they're doing a full, new landscape design and build, it's like, wow, well, what do you need? What do you think you need? I want to communicate that we do it all, and this does a decent job with that. So Troy Clogg, love your brand. I do think if you want more visibility, more conversion, there are some things that you could do to just tweak this website, make it a little bit more modern, bring best practices to the forefront, and I guarantee there are ways that you can get more visibility for these services that you are looking to promote, and even, as the homepage makes pretty clear, even attract and convert some new employment opportunities for people, some new employees. So yeah, as always, Lance at Avalanche Creative, I love to do these. I love to help people level up their landscaping website performance. So do not hesitate to reach out to Lance at avalanchegr.com or go to our website, avalanchegr.com, and request one of these for your landscaping business. We do these for free because we know that this is the best way we can communicate our value to you. You can take them, you can make all the changes that we suggest, and that's totally fine. Or you can have us do it for you and see if we'd be a good fit.